will I buy the palette again? I would not. So I was like, forget this. So I hit that.
Hi everyone, my name is Kara and welcome to my channel. Today I will be reviewing the Conspiracy palette. Conspiracy palette. Ooh! I will be swatching the palettes to give you an idea of how well it swatches on your skin. I also want to say this is my first ever palette. I'm not a makeup guru, but today I can be a yes, but today I'm gonna be a guru. This is the look that I created. If you like this look, please stay and watch how I did it. This is my first ever palette, so if you don't like it, too bad. I'm gonna go in with pigment. Just lay it all over the eyes. I don't like pink at all, but this one is actually really pretty. So I lay it all over the eye. A little above your bone area. And then what I did was I added the red, Flaming Hot, into the outer corners. And this shade is really pigmented. Lay it all over my lid, like so. Just gonna go in and add a little bit more. Which doesn't even matter because I'm gonna add the purple shade, which is, what's it called? Not a Fact, into the corner as well. I will say I never had like a decent palette, but it is very easy to blend. I'm like brand new at this, so yeah, it's very easy to blend. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with Not a Fact. Into the outer corners. And I want to just dab it there, so I don't really want to blend it that much. I just want to dab it and wing it out. Yeah. And like I said, it blends very easily, so when I dab it, because this brush is like the fluffier one, I guess it kind of already blends it out a little bit. Like that. I feel like they look different. They definitely look different. Okay. I made it more round on the other eye. That's okay. Just blending it out a little bit more. And then for the inner, whatever they call it, sorry, I'm gonna go in with Cheese Dust, the orange. And this one's also super pigmented as well. And lay it all over around here. Yes. Like that. And then for the middle, I'm gonna go in with food videos. And here's my one issue with this palette. This color is very vibrant. I know they talked about how it's a very difficult color to make. However, I'm gonna tap on it pretty hard, like to take a lot. It's not gonna focus. Hold on. Okay. It's not gonna focus because I put the face detector on, but I put a very heavy chunk, and I'm gonna lay it here and show you guys my issue with this. When I pat it on, you can see it's definitely not as vibrant as that side, because I just did this to show you guys. I would pat it on, right? And then I would add more to layer it on, because compared to what it is on the palette, this is not anywhere close to how vibrant it is. Like, I could pack it on like that to get a really nice bright color, but when I try to blend it out a little bit, like the moment I try to blend it in any way, like, and this is me just lightly dabbing it, it kind of disappears. And oh no, yeah, it kind of disappears. It's not, definitely not as vibrant. This is the only color that really has this issue. So what I did on this eye is that I put a bit of concealer on the bottom first, and then I laid it on top. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna fix this part first because I lost some color. I'm gonna add back my Flaming Hot. See, compared to these colors, when I blend it, there's not a big issue with it. It comes on really nicely. It's easy to blend. Doesn't disappear. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go on with a bit of concealer and place it right there. And even when I dab it like this, it'll come, like, the yellow would come off into my hands very easily. Yeah, so. And that's a very thick layer so that the yellow would stick. I just feel like see, now it looks a lot more vibrant. But I still can't really blend it out. Yeah. I did smoke out this part with a little bit of Not a Fact on the bottom. Just light dabs. And then I put cheese dust right here. I went in with ranch in the corners here and here as well. So let's add that. And then for the inner corners, I just dabbed it in like this. And try to get it in the front here as well. Ooh, that's way too much. I will blend it up. I'm gonna do my mascara now, and as well as my bottom lashes, and I'll be right back. Hi guys, I'm back. So I finished the other eye. I did the eyeliner. This is the finished look. That's basically the look. Maybe I'll add some lip balm. Be right back. I came back with more expired makeup, but I think I'll use one of these lipsticks. One's a pinky one and then one's red. I'll go with pink? Red? Gee, okay, I'm gonna go with the purpley red. It's this color. Yeah, this is definitely expired, but I don't really care because I don't buy lipstick either. I don't buy anything. I take donations. Oh, sorry. That's me holding in my drool. This is the look. I feel like these lips were definitely a mistake. There's too much red going on. But I hope this kind of gives you an idea of the palette and the formula. If you had his things before, I never had it, so I'm just gonna say it blends really well. It was easy to use except for the yellow in particular, but I don't use that color anyway, so it's not really a big issue to me. There's no fallout, and yeah. That's the look. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it was informative. And I'm going to start swatching now. I'm going to start swatching all the colors for you. Starting with Ranch. Really going to get in there. Okay, we'll start right here. Pow. Ranch. Ooh, please don't have armpit hair. Okay. Ranch. Next one is My Pills. There is color, it's just my skin color is very close to it, I would say. I'm gonna do it again. Just swatch it for you guys so you guys see it. It's a very light sheer pink. Next we have Tanacon. Sorry, I have my face detector on, so it's not really. Tanacon is also very close to a lot of people's skin tones. Well, my skin tone, so it doesn't really show. But it does go on really smoothly. Dye Root Beer. I think this is one of my favorite colors so far in the palette. This one. Let me swatch it again. And next, Just a Theory. I think Just a Theory swatches on really beautifully. It's very pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, this one comes on the easiest. And then Spiraling. Not the same formula as Just a Theory. Conspiracy. It's a really chromy green pigment. That's the one I used on my eye. It's a very light pink. And then Food Videos. So this one is the one that it does not blend properly. I swatched it real good, okay? And look. It looks bright there. And you can pack it on, but the moment I just want to show you that the moment you use a brush and just touch it a bit, like just try to blend it, it just kind of disappears. So I will swatch it again for you, but that's what happened to me. I'm just being very honest. This is one of the colors I have an issue with. And there you go. And then Trisha. I can see why a lot of people would like this color. It's like a really light shimmery pink. And then Cheese Dust. I'm going to do it right here. Jesus is also really pretty and easy to get on. Flaming Hot is next. That one's really pretty. And What's the Tea? So What's the Tea, I'm gonna say, I swatched it as well. Here you go. It looks really pretty here as well, but I'm gonna say just What's the Tea has a kind of a similar issue with the yellow one as well, whereas if I try to blend it, I tried it yesterday when I failed to do my makeup look. I would just try to blend it in a little bit like that. I'm going in really gently, and you can see that it just disappears. And I can do it beside the red, and you can see that it just disappears. So, and those are the only two colors I have a problem with. Diet Cola. This one's really nice. Right there. It's like a really sparkly silver. Not a Fact is really pigmented. I really like this color as well. I'm not even a makeup girl. I would be the ones that would use the row on the top, which is for, I'm just gonna say the basic girls. I would use that, but I would also use the everything on the bottom row as well, except for What's the Tea. They're actually really nice nighttime looks. The colors are more intimidating on the palette, but when you actually put it on, it's not as, you know, intimidating. Sleep Paralysis. Super pretty. That one's really nice. All the glittery ones are super nice, and they get on really smooth. Illuminati. This one's really cool. This one kind of reminds me of Put It Back, if you guys are planning to buy it, because it has that, I can't really show you right now because sorry. Oh, there we go. It has that glistening green glow, that color that they never put in is here. And then finally my Uber is here. It's just a nice black. Like that. So these are all the colors. Ooh, and those are my sad, not so muscular muscles anymore. Those are the colors. I'm just going to show you on this arm once again of the colors that I have an issue with, because I know that people are going to be like, no, it comes on so well, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to swatch it real good, and then I'm going to show you. So I'm going to go in with food videos. And I went in. Actually, no, I'm going to show you. Okay. I'm going in. Just to prove it to you guys. So I'm going to put it on my arm right here. Like that. I'm even going to put on a second coat for you. Okay. And I'm going to put the What's the Tea next to it. The two shades that I have that I feel like don't do that well. It's a very pretty color. And I'm gonna give it a double swatch as well. Okay. And now I'm gonna go in with the two matte colors that are super pigmented beside it, which is Flaming Hot. And I'm not even gonna swatch it a second time. And then Cheese Dust as well. The poor piggy. I'm so sad. Okay. So, this is my experiment, because I don't want people to be like, oh, you're lying, or something like that. I'm gonna take this fan brush, supporting Bretman, because he makes me laugh. Okay. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go over it lightly and show you what I mean by those two colors have an issue. So I'm just gonna just lightly And do you see how the two colors in the middle kind of just disappear? No? Is it just me? Like this one, I can go on the red area, and there you go. That's just, and then if I go farther, you can't really see it at all. So in terms of the palette, I think if you support Shane and Jeffree, it's a beautiful palette. That's really all I wanted for. And oh, Andrew, you did that. Look at this. So the main question is, will I buy the palette again? I would not buy the palette again just because it's very expensive. I do live in Canada, so the overall review of this palette, I think it's wonderful. If you support Shane and Jeffree, definitely buy it. If you live in the States, definitely go buy it. I think $52 is very reasonable compared to everything else you see out there. But as for me, I would not be purchasing this palette again. Only because I live in Canada, and what I paid for this is it's $52. And I purchased 2 of them, and because, ooh, I scammed you? No, I didn't. As in, I scammed Jeffree, because, you know, people have been reselling his products. No, I purchased one for my friend. We were just trying to have a race. Not even have a race. You couldn't even get on the website. Whoever got it first, we would just buy 2. And it's, yes, I'm guilty. I was one of those stalking the website an hour before, and when that thing said, when that pop-up showed up and said, please stop refreshing, I listened for a little bit. You know, I was like, ooh, they put me on a queue. They put me on queue. I'm just going to wait. I'm not going to break their website. But then the queue disappeared. So I was like, forget this. So I hit that refresh button so many times. I lagged that. Yep. I was part of the problem, and I'm proud. Okay. Yes, like I said, I wouldn't purchase it because I live in Canada. So what I paid for 2 palettes is $104. And then for shipping, I got charged $21.42 for Jeffree to ship it out to me. In total, I paid in US is $125.42, which in Canadian, that's $165. And that is a lot of money for 2 palettes, and I would still say it's very reasonable. It's around $82 after I split it with my friends. However, when the package finally came in, the lady that came to my building was like, called me and was like, you need to come down. And I was like, why? And then she said, you need to come down because you gotta pay for your package. I'm like, what you mean I gotta pay for my palette? I already paid for my palette. Yeah, so I've never been charged duties before. This is the packaging that it came in. I got charged $27.92 Canadian on top of the $165 I already paid. So I ended up paying $96.50 for this palette. And that's, I feel like that's basically $100. I feel like that's too expensive for me. Even for the first time, I definitely would have bought it, but would I repurchase it? I would not, because I just like the packaging and I just wanted to support them, so I purchased this, but I would not purchase it again. It is way too expensive. $100 for a palette, and I calculated because there are 18 shades, so each shade I'm basically paying $5.50 for it, and they're kind of tiny. So like, not tiny, they're good for a palette size. Definitely too expensive to purchase again. So, but in terms of all the shades, I think they're beautiful, except for the exception of the food videos one and what's the tea. Those are the only 2 that you probably need a lot more effort to put into it. And I feel like for Jeffree's products, I feel like it shouldn't happen. They're probably more difficult to make, those 2 colors, and they're very pretty, but if it's like, if you need to blend those 2 colors, it's not gonna be like a walk in the park, is what I am saying. Anyways, so that is my review. Oh, and also, would I recommend Canadians buying it in general, even though I won't purchase again? If you drive over to the States and you see it in the shelves, go grab it. I don't think it's that bad. Yeah. So if you can drive over to the States and go grab it there and then take it back, then do that. But would I pay for shipping and duties and all that? No. That's a lot of money. That is all. So thank you for watching my video today. If you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I would really like to hear if anyone purchased it in Canada, if you paid the same thing as me, or if you even got a chance to buy it, because I legit waited and tap until I could cash that out. So thank you. Bye.